What's going on, you guys? So Devin the Dream Haney gets the job done against Jojo Diaz. Good fight, good fight. But watching this fight, I learned a lot about Devin Haney tonight. Of course, I'm late, tired. Hit that like button as you come on in. Congratulations to Devin Haney. He got the job done tonight. And we go see because there's a lot of things in this fight to where if I see somebody with some fast feet, quick hands, give Devin Haney a lot of problems. Give him a lot of problems. Um, I think if Devin Haney doesn't, and I'm a big fan of Devin Haney, but I'm just being honest. I think if Devin Haney doesn't eventually develop some type of power, he's going to be in some trouble soon. He's going to be in some trouble real soon. Yeah, I don't even know if that's that like bun for you. What y'all think about the performance tonight? Hey, yeah, right. I hope it was exciting enough for Mr. Kambosos. Hey, that commentary was trash, AJ. I know. It was really pro Joe. Hey, Marvin Sheen, salute, bro. Hey, I'm thinking the same, man. Kambosos got some heat for him, dog. Kambosos, it was a good win, but I think Kambosos got some heat for him, just based off what I saw tonight. Devin doesn't got the power to really keep these guys. Um, he don't got the power to keep these guys honest. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a few other things that I think a guy like Kambosos could expose, man. I think Kambosos could expose that shit. I'm just being honest. Kambosos got quick feet, fast hands. He's tenacious, really good shape. Um, he'll give Devin Haney a tough fight. I'm not saying that he'll beat Dev, but I think it's a lot closer than I originally thought, based off what I seen tonight. And as Jojo Diaz didn't really do nothing. You know, he didn't really do much. He was tough, resilient, but he didn't really, um, he didn't do nothing. Yeah, man, I think so too, Martin Machine. I think Tank knocks him out, bro. I think Tank knocks him out, dog. But salute to Dev, man. You know, he's still 23 years old. It's a lot of things, man. His balance. I don't know. His feet just don't seem that fast. And when he gets hit, the reaction. When he gets hit, the reaction is he reacts kind of, you know, get this crazy reaction to when he gets hit. I don't know, man. I think the Kambosos fight, Kambosos might hop on him, depending on how Tank looks tomorrow and how that plays out. I think Kambosos may hop on Dev. Dev will have to turn that shit up. Hit that like button for your boy. You right, Bleak M. You right. Jojo wasn't aggressive, man. Jojo didn't come to fight like I thought he was gonna come to fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't come to fight like I thought he was gonna come to fight. He was kind of standing in front of he was kind of just standing in front of Devin. You know, Devin, man. Let's be honest, man. Man, he gonna need some power, bro. He gonna have to figure out something. You know, we seen what Shakur was doing. Sharp as a katana blade. Devin gonna have to do something. He had no power, and he was putting. You could tell he was putting. He when he threw that overhand, he put some shit on it, and it just didn't do nothing. All those shots he was landing, Jojo should have been broke down. He's gonna have trouble. Maybe he still ain't developed his man strength yet. He still looks like a baby. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna have to do something. He gonna have trouble when he starts to go up in there with the guys like, let's say even Michelle Rivera, guy that's bigger, got some power already. He has some trouble with some of these dudes, man. And that's just me being honest. I'm a big Dev fan. That's that guy. But he gonna have some trouble. His feet didn't look too quick. Um, I don't know. You said Haney's chin is suspect. I don't know. I don't know. He was getting hit a lot. He was getting hit quite a bit tonight. When he did get, I felt he got hit with some unnecessary shit tonight. I don't know. I'm surprised I'm even woke. If I'm honest, surprised I'm up. He better stay away from Tank. I tell you that. Stay away from Tank. Stay away from him. He could probably beat Kambosos, but Kambosos is how old? 27, 29, something like that. I don't know if they're ready for him yet. Kambosos is gonna come out with a really good game plan. He's fast on his. He got quick feet, and Dev do not got the power that Tio has. You know what I'm saying? See, Tio had the power to keep. Um, man, that's a different fight. It's a different fight, but Tio has something that could have ended Kambosos, and Tio couldn't even get that shit off on him. But against Dev don't have no power. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Bleak M, man. Oh man, dude. When his train loses complaint, salute, bro. He said he had 9-3 Haney. Yeah. Yeah, man. Honestly, I'm having a hard time staying woke, bro. Yeah, I heard them all booing Drizzy KO. It was a pro Jojo crowd. They was booing. Montana Love looked really good tonight. He missed weight, but he looked as sharp as hell. You know what I'm saying? He looked really sharp. Jessica McCaskill beat up on whoever that was. That's about all I caught. Um, the Devin Haney fight, man. I don't know. We gonna see what can. I mean, I didn't catch the post fight. We gonna talk about it tomorrow once we get a fresh mind and shit, and see what's next for Devin and how does he stack up based off what we seen lately. You know, based off what I've seen as of right now, stay away from Tank Davis. I think Shakur can get him. Um, Kambosos might get him. He'll beat up Ryan, and he'll still beat up Tio. But yeah, that's just based off right now. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of things that I felt some other guys could really take advantage of against Devin tonight. He showed a lot of vulnerabilities. Uh, showed a lot of vulnerabilities. At 23 years old, Floyd Mayweather wasn't showing any vulnerability. You know what I'm saying? Dev go have to. I expected better tonight. My expectations was a little bit higher for Dev, considering I knew he should have beat Jojo. I expected. Um, I expected better. I just expected better. That's it. I just expected a little bit better. Excuse me. Jojo didn't do shit. You know, yeah, you had a 7-inch reach advantage. I mean, he couldn't really hurt Jojo though. Couldn't really hurt him. But it was one of those tough fights that Devin kind of needed. He's a young fighter. He's only 23 years old, people. So he needed this type of fight. Um, just a guy that's gonna keep coming forward, no matter what you do. Trying to make it rough and ugly, and he did make it rough and ugly at times. Hit that like button for your boy. Yeah, Jojo is a solid fighter, man. You said PH picked up total domination. Yeah, he dominated him, but I knew he was gonna win. So with that, I was expecting to see something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really see nothing, bro. When you a young phenom like Tank and Dev, oh yeah, I'm gonna set the bar pretty high for you. I'm gonna want to see something. I didn't really see nothing from Dev tonight. I thought Linares is the better opponent, and I thought he looked better in that fight, even though he got wobbled. I thought he looked better against Linares. You know what I'm saying? Devin, the Dream Haney. You say you stopped watching after round three? Hmm. You say you think T.O. is slow? Nah, T.O. ain't really slow, bro. Um, None of these guys really slow. I think Kambosos is fast. They all fast. T.O.'s fast, but they all use their speed differently. But I think Kambosos is a lot more competitive with these guys than any of us would imagine, just based off of what we've seen, based off what I've seen. Devin tonight, he just didn't look too great. Big Devin Haney fan. I think he's one of the next guys, but tonight I was expecting him to look really sharp, really quick on his feet, almost similar to like Shakur. You know how Shakur put off a nice performance against Jamil Herring. He was just sharp as shit. Like you wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't even be able to touch him. He didn't. It was a rough fight, and now you know maybe guys will be lining up to fight Devin Haney now. Maybe since he showed a lot of vulnerabilities tonight, maybe they'll be lining up to fight him now. But not to take nothing away from Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz is tough, experienced. He wasn't going anywhere. We saw that probably after the third round. I knew right away that like, okay, yeah, this dude ain't going nowhere. Devin ain't gonna be able to hurt this guy. You know, hit that like button for your boy. You said Linares made him better. Yeah, it did, but I mean, he didn't look that good tonight to me, man. I thought I mean, he just didn't look that good. And unlike Gary Russell, um, unlike Gary Russell, Devin Haney has a height and reach advantage that's pretty ridiculous. You say Picasso says he needs to sit down on his punches. Yeah, I mean he did, bro. He sat down on a few of them shots and just didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing, dog. Man, if Devin gets up in there with Lomachenko, bro, what will happen, dog? He over there ducking his head down like that, and he's man. Come on, bro. The kid got some work to do. I'm not one of the guys that's gonna sit here and gas it up. I paid a close attention to what I saw, and Devin Haney is supposed to be one of the next guys. And yeah, if he had to fought Lomachenko would have beat him up. The Lomachenko would have beat him up. Feet too fast, footwork. Devin would have nah. And then he showed signs of fatigue in the fight. He showed he got tired. Yeah, Devin got some work to do. Jojo was a good test for him tonight, if anything. Even though he dominated Jojo per se, um, it's just me grading him harshly, critically, because my expectation is higher for Devin Haney, just like it is for Tank. So I expect Tank to knock Isaac Cruz to the upper room within 4 rounds. Unless it's a situation where he's carrying the guy, but nah, man, I expect Tank to knock this dude out early. Hit that like button for your boy. Hey, I was gonna say that, Shane. I was gonna say he needs to stop bouncing around with all these different trainers and shit, and go back with Floyd Senior, man. Bill Haney needs to let Dev um let somebody take the the head role, you know, not to say he's doing a bad job or anything, but I just feel like Devin Haney's getting. I don't know. Is he getting better? You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's stagnant. I don't know. I didn't see nothing tonight. I just didn't. Like when we seen Shakur versus his fight with the African guy, I forgot his name. Then we see him against Jamil Herring. It's like, oh my goodness, nobody was beating him that night. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see that from Devin tonight. But he got an experience booster. You know what I'm saying? He went through his little adversity in his fight tonight as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's going through adversity quite a bit at 23 years old. He's a young prodigy. He's going through a lot of adversity already. Even though he's in there with top guys like Christopher Diaz, I'm just trying to dissect what I saw just now because I had a hard time staying woke, to be honest. And I'll probably have a clearer head tomorrow and after I watch some more of it. But the main thing that I've seen tonight from Devin Haney is that he just truly lacks power. He's gonna definitely need that when he goes up in there with guys like Michelle Rivera, you know, the bigger lightweights, the guys that's gonna be at 140 with him soon. He's gonna need power to deal with these dudes, or they could just go walk him down. Somebody with fast feet. I felt like somebody with some fast feet, a good IQ, and some fast hands will give Devin Haney hell. Give him hell. All that ducking down and he was doing a lot of things that I felt that he didn't really need to do. But he's still a 23-year-old kid, so you know one may say he's still kind of learning on the job, even though he got quite a bit of fights. I just don't think he should stay. He stay away from Tank Davis. Don't even don't even go nowhere near Tank. Tank's knocking out dudes 2 classes higher. Stay away from him. But I do think he beats Ryan and Tiafimo. I think he beats them, but Kambosos, that's a toss up based off the performance that Kambosos put up against a puncher like Tiafimo. Um, his skill set that he showed in that fight, I think he can give a lot of those dudes problems. He seems to have a really good IQ, good chin, real tenacious. Um, just overall, just really good. And Devin got some work to do, y'all. He definitely got some work to do from my perspective. And that's not me being like a Devin Haney hater. That's me being like, okay, yeah. If he goes anywhere near Tank Davis, it's gonna be ugly. If he hopped right in there with Kambosos in Australia and it's a close fight like something like this or something, he will lose. You know what I'm saying? You said they got to manage Haney a little better. They was hating on him in the commentary, man. It's like they wanted him to lose. You said Jojo would have beat Cambo. Ah, nah, bro. Cambo's beating Jojo. Cambo's beating Jojo. Jojo didn't even throw punches really tonight. Those punch stats was bogus too. Like I didn't see where Jojo was throwing as many punches until later in the fight. But I didn't see him as active as oh, shit, I didn't see him as active as Haney at all. How many people? We got 46 people in here. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Devin Haney just beat Joseph Jojo Diaz in a pretty comfortable decision. He had some few adverse moments, but nonetheless, he got the job done tonight. He got the job done tonight, like expected. Now, will Kambosos fight him? I don't know. We gonna talk about all this shit tomorrow. Um, Didn't get to catch the post fight, so we don't know. So I don't know unless you guys know. What did Cambo say? Did he say he's going to fight him? What Devin say after the fight? You say he could have done a better job moving around. Bro, I honestly, man, I think his main problem is just his lack of power, bro. His lack of power, and you could tell he really tries to, sit down his punches and really try to hurt these guys, but it's just not happening, dude. Even Floyd Mayweather, Pretty Boy Floyd, has some power. He was hurting guys, stopping dudes. But Dev, man, it ain't looking too. He said Devin better call Blu-ray to get some power. Hell nah. Nah, that dude Blu-ray got some crazy ass workouts though. Yeah, they had the punch stats fixed up, y'all. Let's not act like we didn't see those bogus ass punch stats. Those punch stats was very inaccurate. They was trying to line Devin up or something, dude. I don't know. I felt like they was trying to. I feel like he was comfortably winning, even though I was grading him myself personally critically. I did feel like he was just winning the fight because Jojo just wasn't doing nothing. Jojo didn't have anything for him, and he did have some moments where he kind of seemed like he hurt Dev, but I don't know, man. Devin got hit too much by this dude tonight. Let's be honest, guys. Devin got hit too much by this dude tonight. He shouldn't have got hit that much. He shouldn't have got hit that much. Nope. Will we have seen Shakur Stevens get hit? Absolutely not. You can't hit that kid with confetti. Devin was supposed to be brought up as one of the, or supposed to be, um, it's like one of the slicker fighters. And I didn't see that slickness tonight. I saw more Danny Jacobs tonight, if I'm honest. I saw more Danny Jacobs tonight than Floyd Mayweather. Just like, he just didn't look. Stay away from Tank Davis. Stay away from Javante, man. Stay away from Tank. Stay away from Tank. Stay away from Tank. Cambo might be even more interested now. Take him to Australia. And it's a competitive, close fight like we what we just saw. Shit, Cambo, get that out there. That be him. He'll be truly undisputed. He would have beat the young boogeyman of Devin Haney. I mean, Devin Haney, I don't know. I don't know. Just based off what I saw, Matt him going in there with somebody else. He's showing a lot of vulnerabilities. I'm surprised these guys ain't lining up. Yeah, I'm surprised these dudes ain't lining up. Yep, that's right, Clint Adams. He ducks down too much. Why are you ducking down so much against the much smaller guy, bro? He's still a young fighter, man. You know, I just didn't see the purpose of him doing a lot of the. Just like Caleb Plant was fighting Canelo, he was doing some things I felt that was unnecessary. I don't know why, but Devin Haney got a lot of work to do. It's the inside game. I didn't see too much of that. Excuse me. I didn't see too much of the inside game. Um, he needs to go down and settle down with a trainer and quit doing all this bouncing around. I think he did enough of that. He needs to get somebody to let and mold him into something. Because right now I feel like he's stagnant. I didn't see any significant improvements from the Linares fight. And we know Devin is a gym rat. We know he works. But I didn't see nothing that was like, oh shit, stay away from him. Like Shakur Stevenson, stay away from him. I didn't see that. Hit that like button for your boy. We got 80 people in the building. Devin the Dream Haney just beat Joseph Jojo Diaz by unanimous decision. And it was pretty close. I mean, it was pretty. He coasted him. It was just like, you said Devin could easily outbox him, but man, he probably could have, dog. That's fucked up because I don't think Devin. He may have not quite reached his grown man strength yet. If we're honest, he might not got it yet. He still got the baby face. He still got the. He ain't got no. He barely got bass in his voice, so he probably ain't got his strength yet. Corey, you could tell he's getting his grown man strength. He's starting to really put that shit starting to sound like some thunder. Devin, man, that shit was like motherfucker flicking peanuts. You know what I'm saying? He want a more durable, sturdy guy, man. I'm like, man, come on. Mm-mm. Well, I'm sorry, you guys, but you got to have some type of power. Unless you're a guy with a masterful defense, you got to have some type of power. You got to have some type of power. 111 people in the building. Hit that like button for your boy. Devin, the Dream Haney. I mean, I don't even know if he can beat Cambo right now. Based off what I saw, I don't know if he can beat Cambo. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But I just got to be honest. I don't even know if he can beat Cambo right now. Based off just the performances. We know styles make fights, but just imagine though that the Cambo fights happening in Australia. Devin had to go out there. They got to go out there at the proper time, make sure they not no jet lag going on. Um, there's a lot of shit that comes with this shit. Not to mention he got to fight in Australia. That's like a whole other planet. Um, 80,000 people all rooting against you. Mm. And then if it's close, or if you even put up anything close to the performance you've been putting up against Jojo Diaz, they'll get that shit to Cambo without a shadow of a doubt. They're not gonna rob Cambo in a close fight. They go give it to Cambo. Then he'll be the true undisputed champion. So do Devin Haney still want to go through with that fight at the based off what we've seen tonight? He showed some signs of fatigue. I don't think I even seen Devin Haney tired before. Maybe it was the pressure from Jojo Diaz. The pressure from Jojo Diaz was starting to wear on him. Devin was putting a lot of heat behind the shots, even though they show no significant impact. Maybe that just wore him out in about the 12th round. He shit. But he did fight his ass off in the 12th round too. It was like a little war and shit. The 12th round. It was a good fight, man. But you would have had to make sure you got some motherfucking sleep before you watched it. I'll tell you that. I don't think he stops him. I don't think Cambo stops him. But he could possibly beat him, man. Just based off what I've seen tonight. Just based off what I've seen just now. How I'm feeling right now. Devin Haney feet didn't look necessarily fast. His hand speed was okay. But it's just the main thing is the power. And then he was there to be hit a lot. He kept ducking his head down. His defense didn't necessarily look too great. He needs to get back with Floyd Senior. He was getting hit a lot tonight. He got hit with some shit he shouldn't have got hit with. Even though I felt those numbers was bogus, he was getting hit with some stupid shit that I felt that he shouldn't have been getting hit with. Trying to put on a show for the fans, trying to do that Rigo shit. They say Rigo didn't do this, do that. Then he tried to put on a show for the fans and getting dropped and shit. Devin Haney might just be a guy that simply just don't got power. At 23 years old, shouldn't he have developed some type of power by now? Who knows? But I think that's gonna be a major heal for him moving forward if he doesn't develop it or something else. Make up for it with defense. He can't just be getting hit with stupid shit. And then if you go to Australia and fight Cambo, that dude could hit you. He got quick hands, good jab. I think those rounds with Pacquiao paid off for that guy. He looked a lot better against Teo than a lot of people expected. He's a lot tougher than people expected. He's fighting at home in his country. Come on. You think he was just trying to look too exciting, WJ Luckett? Probably, man. You know, the expectations is really high for Dev. He knows and he probably heard he heard that Kambosos was looking for an exciting fight. You know what I'm saying? And he said he wasn't gonna let that throw off what he was gonna do. However, it probably did. Because Jojo Diaz really just didn't do nothing. He honestly just didn't do nothing. He had the crowd on his side. He was plotting forward and shit, and he did occasional things here and there, but it was nothing to where you felt that Devin was going to be in trouble from really real trouble. You said, "Hey, hey, that might be it, man. His leg, hey, that could be it, you Cal. I don't want to really put it on the screen, but yeah, that could be it, bro. He seemed like he just didn't have no legs. You right. He probably doing it too much. Yep, he seemed like he just didn't have strong legs or something. I don't know. He had no strength. Yep. Shit, you think he could compete at 140 right now? You know what I'm saying? Those a lot of those dudes up there can punch. A lot of those guys at 140 can punch. You said no match for Kambosos. I don't know. You said I could hear Gary Russell now. Man, shouted. I should have took that fight with shouted. Yeah, that's what Gary's saying. And I bust that boy head. Yep. That's what Gary's saying. Gary ready to hop up on him. Yep. You said you said it could be the weight. He said he struggles. It probably is, bro. I thought about that too. The weight, um, you know, the weight. Actually, he might fight. He might be stronger if he moves up. Actually, won't be depleting himself as much. He is a big lightweight, and he's been at the weight for quite a while now. So, he might. It might be time for Devin to move up, man. He just didn't look. He just didn't look strong tonight. He just didn't look necessarily strong, and he got hit. You know, he showed a lot of vulnerabilities. I'll just leave it at that. He showed some vulnerabilities tonight. He gonna always get credit for me. Why Sam Sports Media? I'm just critical. That's it. I ain't no hate. Ain't no hate over here. I just know he better stay away from Tank Davis. And Joyce Kambosos might can get him. I think that's a toss up. My expectations is high. Sorry. Just like it is a Tank. Just like it is a Shakur. Just like it is a all them dudes. Dev hopped up in there with somebody tonight that had some fast feet, good IQ, and some good heavy hands. He would have been in some serious trouble tonight. He would have been in some trouble tonight. Jojo didn't do nothing. Also, JoJo's only what? JoJo is not necessarily known to have power. He was able to land Devin, and at times seemed like he kind of like hurt him. I'm not sure, but the reactions for when he gets hit, it's like, why you reacting like that? Why you doing all that? Like, bro, you go out to Australia fighting this Cambo, and Kambosos is probably licking his chops like, yeah, I can get him. Bring him on out to Australia, take that belt from him. Then I'll be the true undisputed or whatever. Then I'll be looking at Ryan Garcia and all them like, what's up? Yep, that's it. That's it, JD. He's getting credit, but it's concerning when you match him up with top guys. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, bro. It's concerning right now. Like, bro, I thought Dev, like, prior to this fight, even a couple of years ago, like, yeah, Dev would give all them dudes work. But now, based off what I've seen with the combination of the Linares fight and this one, it's safe to say that it's not what I once thought. Devin got some work to do. Hey, I'm starting to feel the same, Picasso. Starting to feel the same. But all in all, it's a good experience gaining for Devin. Jojo is a tough guy, solid opponent. Even though I felt that Jojo didn't fight like I thought he was gonna fight. Jojo, I thought he was gonna come to fight, fight, fight. Yeah, almost fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? Almost fell asleep. But good job, Devin Haney. You got the job done against a very game Joseph Diaz. It's no slight towards Devin Haney. It's just that when I see the talent, the potential, the expectations tends to be high. And when they say you the next Pretty Boy Floyd, well then I'm really looking at you like, okay, I need to see something. Pretty Boy Floyd wasn't getting hit like that at 23, bro. Pretty Boy Floyd looked sharp as a fucking razor at 23 years old. He was knocking people out. He was a fucking monster at 23 years old. So when I see you up in there with a dude that you have a 7 inch reach advantage and shit like that, it's like, okay, you the more skillful guy, the faster guy, etc. You have almost every advantage. I expected more, but Devin Haney, he's just his biggest heel is he lacks power, man. I think if he had some real power to really keep JoJo, he would have been in there, JoJo, man. He was hitting JoJo with all types of shit. The body shots, he was hitting JoJo with all types of stuff. But wait, I still got this Kamboso thing up here. Yeah, he's hitting with all types of stuff, but he couldn't hurt the dude, man. He couldn't hurt him. And this will also be a thing to where guys use it as an excuse not to fight him. Because even he's still a tough fight. He's still a bad fight for a lot of guys. He's still a tough fight. It could have just been an off night, one of those situations. They still may use this as a reason not to fight him. Oh well, he's boring and he has no power. He's not exciting. You know, they try to put those in front of fights now. So Devin Haney gonna have to go above and beyond. He gonna have to start getting stoppages and shit, man. He gonna start getting dudes up out of there. But yeah, Yeah, that's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on Devin. I'm just giving my honest thoughts. I'm not about to sit here and say he looked spectacular when I thought he didn't. He didn't. He didn't look fucking good. He didn't look good. Go over there in Australia if you want to. You say you over evaluating the fight Devin was destroyed Australia. Okay. This is the second time. Tank Davis about to knock this dude tomorrow into the upper room, man. 4 rounds. Within 4 rounds, I expect Isaac Cruz to be up out of there. 4 rounds. I like Devin Haney. So for all his hardcore fans, don't get it misconstrued. Do not get it misconstrued. I'm not like your ordinary boxing guy. Devin Haney showed a lot of vulnerabilities tonight. And I'm sure his rivals, the other guys in the division, the Michelle Riveras, all these other guys, they saw that shit too. If this guy could hit him, I could definitely hit him. If this dude could push him back, I could definitely push him back. If he can't hurt him, he definitely ain't hurting me. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.